And that's why the Romani are the greatest people on planet Earth, and are definitely not.
Yeah, I didn't need possessions anyway.
I mean, Doctor Doom is a Romani, and he is the goat, so like, you know.
As
Doctor Doom
Esmeralda.
is honestly though, Doctor Doom is one of the best comic book villains ever because he's such a petty bitch.
I
I
love him
feel
so
like
much.
Disney Marvel is gonna ruin him though.
I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah,
I
already
just
yeah.
have a
We don't know
feeling.
who's paying him yet.
They are.
We don't know
do.
who's
Robert
playing him
Downey
yet.
Jr. is.
Yeah.
No, like we don't know if that's like Prime Doom or if it's all timeline Doom.
Yes, we have to remember, it's always a Doom bot. Unless you're
I-
Squirrel Girl.
True.
Yes.
Unless you're Squirrel Girl, it's always a Doom bot.
Anyway,
But,
welcome back to the Storytime Network. Honestly, one of the better starts from Gen just deciding to say something as the stream starts.
I like it. I like it as
And
a
it's,
running
I think this is
joke.
the first time where it was actually a continuation of a real conversation that we were having before stream.
I'm
Not
But
wrong.
yes, we're back with the D&Ds. We're still split up, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we won't die.
You'll be
I'm sure
halfway.
it's okay.
You'll be halfway into Act 2 before you ever see each other again. That'd be a really baller thing to do, but I would also hate it because it would just be there'd be no reason for it.
It would be
You'd have to have
very
Oda
funny.
levels of storytelling to like make that work.
Act 2 hasn't even started yet properly. This is just the interlude. Like once you're back in the land of the living, then Act 2 will be starting for real.
Oh,
So this is more like an interlude.
Oh boy.
We're zoning it up between Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island and Dressrosa.
Sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
Only this has better paneling.
Hey, you take that back. Oda does nothing wrong.
As we look at the blank screen with 4 dots.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't say it was a lot better than Oda's paneling. You know, better could mean by like, better could mean just like by an extra decimal.
Bill, there are 5 dots on this blank screen. Thank you very much.
Are there?
Yeah.
Remember,
Yes.
there's one down.
Oh, there is. I think that's us as well.
Yeah. The purple is the group with Refugule. The blue group is the group with Akra. The orange is Turf's Glory. The green is the Life Tree. And the cream yellow is potentially Muratu's headquarters. Speaking of, left our heroes with Dairon, the Genasi Rogue, and Aldane, the Half-Elf Paladin, who are with Akra and Kerin, as well as Felix, the Eladrin Painter, Seamus, the Half-Elf Bard, alongside Rua and Refugule. Aldane and Dairon's group, as they were travelling, arrived at basically the encampment for Turf's Glory. They received the reward for the bounty on Scarlet the Vampire, which included a few different kinds of potions.
It's gonna be fun when we get back to the real world.
And as they for the most part just were mostly talking to people. They were lucky to not get into fights. Or at least their enemies are lucky that they didn't get into fights.
That one pit fiend though is real pissed though.
And they were going to head to Turf's Glory to wait there for their friends. However, the plan has changed as a large group of Gloomwings, which are large undead flying monsters, were flying in the direction of the Life Tree. With urgency on their minds, they have made their way to the tree and are currently en route to there. Meanwhile, the group with Felix and Seamus were continuing north from the cemetery they were resting at.
And just to be clear, Team Reticule has not yet figured out what's happening. Or they don't know that we're doing what we're doing.
No.
Yeah.
We saw a bit of light in the direction of the tree, and that's about it.
You guys dealt with a few Gloomwings that was led by Dullahan, and are pretty much just continuing up north in the direction of Turf's Glory. As you're travelling along, though, as we will start with Felix and Seamus's group, after having left the cliff overlooking the area where the Gloomwings had attacked, the two of you, along with your two allies and bird friend, are continuing along this path of cliffs. The cliffs are getting ever so higher as you're maneuvering through this area. If both of you want to give me perception checks as you navigate your surroundings, that would be probably wise.
Nah, I'd rather just walk off a cliff.
Fair enough.
And thus ends Felix the Painter.
This 16 is Reficules. Also, I did insight like an idiot. I will just do a whole re-roll of that.
I mean, with that roll, I
This is-
might actually be walking off a cliff here.
Reficules was terrible.
Ref-
Rua's perception is vastly better. Helps that he has expertise in it.
Mhm.
Seamus C rolling.
Yeah, I'm going. I was just about to ask, should I do a perception too? But yeah, is it perception or insight? Perception, right?
Yeah, I just misclicked.
Okay, I thought so.
It was a misinput. It was a misinput.
I can see sounds.
I mean, you also have really good perception, so that helps.
I can smell
Nine is
colors.
nothing to sneeze at.
So, as you and Rua are navigating through the area, in the far distance of the life tree, you actually notice one of the branches of it breaks off and falls downwards. Which, and Rua at least points it out to the group and says, "Did you just see that branch?" Bearing in mind the life tree is ginormous. It's so large that it goes into the clouds. And to see something from such a massive tree breaking off is, not a good sign.
Oh, that does not bode well.
Branch?
When it's just fallen down that way. And as Rua's pointing it out, Reficule, with a rather grave expression, says, "It's probably best if we hurry up." Even though the life tree should have people guarding it, it's worrisome. If one of you can contact your friends, that would probably be wise to see if they know what's going on. If they're already at Turf's Glory.
Felix, do you want to send the sending, or should I?
You do it.
All right. Should I just say branches are falling off the life tree? What the fuck's going on over there?
I mean, yeah, something like that.
Something to the effect. What's the word limit again? 25?
25.
Yes.
Okay. I can do it in a lot less than 25.
It should be 140 characters like Twitter.
Oh, that would be great.
And then do a
All
send
the old
longer.
days of Twitter when they actually limited the character count.
And do a send longer if you want to make a whole ass post. Instead of a twit longer.
God.
On a random day, there's a huge send-longer about Seamus and what he did to a fan.
I'm gonna put this in the Roll20 chat.
Sure.
Which one are you sending it to?
That's a good question. I think I'll send it to. Oh, let's see. Who's the most reliable out of the people over there? I'm gonna say Aldane.
I mean, there's Aldane, Akra, or Dairon.
Right, like you have your pick.
Yeah. Let me think about it while I type it up.
You can send it to the half-breed, the windy bitch, or Akra.
Hey, I'm a half-breed too.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
How dare you?
Race mixing?
Ugh.
I mean, I say that, but Brewer's product of race mixing.
I was gonna say. I think the only one that's pure-blooded in this is Felix. Actually,
Yeah.
is Gen pure-blooded? Gen is Dairon pure-blooded?
By definition, Genasi are geniekin, and so are part genie.
Oh yeah.
So like there is a level of like we don't necessarily know where in the genie line, where in the line the genie is.
The only thing Dairon really knows about their heritage is that they are very likely related to the Air Genasi that Akra knew from his home continent. But Dairon wouldn't know if that's on their mother or father's side of the family.
Right, and like Dairon was an orphan.
Yeah. And like that would have been Tempest would be several generations ago.
Right.
All right. I just
Bearing
sent
in
my
mind, Akra
sending,
was
and I'm gonna
Akra-
send it to Aldane.
fair enough.
Just because he's the most likely person to actually share that information with the rest of his group.
Yeah, Akra wouldn't tell people. Why would he?
And
absolutely not.
Dairon's a toss-up. Like, if Dairon's like, I'll keep that to myself, that could happen. This is Seamus's line of thinking, by the way.
Think so low of Dairon.
I know.
Dairon has literally advertised themselves as a shady character. Whether they actually are or not,
They are.
that is the face they put out. So why would I trust that?
Are we also heading to the live tree right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll come to the other group for now, at least just while this is going on. After, as you're wandering through the countryside, all of you give me perception checks as you're wandering through the area. Also gives me an excuse to open up Perrin and Akra's character sheets. This perception check is Akra's. 33. And this is Perrin.
Wow. Wow.
Gen perceives nothing.
I mean, it's funny you get as well as Felix is.
Meanwhile, we have Akra over here like, I can taste the cosmos!
To be fair, Akra actually got a shit roll. He only rolled a nat 15.
I rolled a nat 16.
I rolled a nat 1 and I got a 12.
A nat 15
We are
is
all
crazy.
monsters in some stat or another.
I mean, it helps to be godly at perception, even if it's not really your best stat, just because of how valuable of a thing it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you
I
can
only
just...
have a plus 6 to perception, but that's still really good.
You could have an entire party where no one is good at performance, and the campaign will very likely never suffer for it.
Well, thanks for telling me that.
I mean, I'm not saying that's the case with this one, it's just a lot of campaigns it can be true.
Fair enough. I like to think my performance checks have helped us out here and there.
Alright, sent it back. Seamus.
And do I have to cast another sending to send back, or?
Yeah. Got this fucking tweet.
Felix, you want to do this next sending? I share with Felix, of course, what Aldane sent back. And then, Felix, do you want to do this sending?
I mean,
If you don't, I'll do it. I'll burn another 3rd level spell slot, but like...
probably for the
How are you doing on
best.
ink?
I mean, I'm okay for now, but, we're still traveling.
Alright. So I'm going to be short 2 3rd level spell slots until we take a long rest.
Oh no! What is a disaster?
3rd level is where my counter spell is.
You can upcast.
I have so few spell slots above 3rd level. Alright, that being said, where the fuck are we right now? Besides the land of the dead, of course.
So the problem is you're not really anywhere near a particular landmark. Reficule, if you were if you needed to explain your rough location, Reficule would say it is the where would he say actually? Let me check. I didn't think I'd have to come up with it.
Come up with an accurate map of the location.
Reficule would state that you are at the. Oh. He would state that you are on the cliffs east of the Hellish Bridge.
Where in relation to the Hellish Bridge?
East of the Hellish Bridge. The cliffs east of the Hellish Bridge. Which is the path that Aldane's group would have passed with the Pit Fiend.
So my sending's going to be heading to the Life Tree as well. We are around the cliffs east of Hellish Bridge.
Aaron, they said they're heading to the Life Tree as well, and they are around the cliffs east of Hellish Bridge. How far from us is that?
Hey yo, Sonic Freeze just passed Detective Pikachu as the 2nd highest grossing video game film ever.
Oh, nice. Good for them.
I still find it really funny that
Jim Carrey came back out of retirement.
Disney on Twitter was like, oh, this is the highest grossing film right now. And they kept hiding the replies when people were calling them out, saying Sonic Freeze doing better than it. Than The Lion King.
The shitty Lion King prequel that nobody asked for.
The Mufasa prequel where we learn about all his war crimes.
Based Mufasa? What?
Like Mufasa did war crimes?
The Geneva
Anyway.
checklist.
Yes. Or as Canada calls it, the menu.
Yes. The Geneva checklist.
So yes, you received that follow-up
The
sending
Geneva
Aldane.
suggestions.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Didn't realize how much Super Mario Bros. Movie made.
Yeah. Crazy to think Dragon Ball Daima alone has caused Dragon Ball to already make more money within, the last month than One Piece has.
In fairness, the Dragon Ball fandom is an
Nuts.
odd one. Yes. Look, I wasn't gonna say it.
But I look at Karen was like, so what does that mean? In terms of your location.
It means if they're far enough east, then if they're eastern enough from the bridge, it's possible they could easily pass by that settlement that we know about, that Muratu's forces came from, on the way to the tree, so we would have to make a detour.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. I'm stupid right now. What
So
does that
she,
mean?
as you get, so she basically does like this on the ground, like this map.
I see.
It's like, imagine we're here. Imagine this is probably the group. And then imagine this is potentially Muratu's headquarters. And this is the life tree. So we can just go this way while that group goes this way. And then, here.
We'll reunite at some point. Okay. Sorry, my spatial awareness today has been kind of off.
I mean, to be fair, you guys have never been in the land of the dead, so I'm not surprised. I wouldn't expect you to be, expert navigators of a plane of existence you've never even expected to be in.
I mean, I expected to be here eventually, I guess.
Yeah, but not anytime soon, really.
Well, maybe a year ago, but
So, we should just continue up north. The longer we waste time, the longer the tree could be damaged, and if it is too damaged, we might lose access to the life gate that could get us out of here.
Alright, let's not do that. Let's just go right now, shall we?
Sure.
It'd be nice to be able to wait for the others. I don't think we have that luxury.
Do you do a follow-up sending to Seamus, by the way? Like a reply?
I'm trying to figure out what to say right now.
Fair enough.
You?
yes.
Okay.
The fuck did I just listen to?
What?
Apparently, Tumad's final voice chat audio was leaked
Who's that?
just before. He was a very infamous streamer who passed away last year. He wasn't very liked, but apparently he died from an overdose on morphine while he was still playing Overwatch at the time.
Jesus Christ.
The audio is very ghastly.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's not. There's no proven truth to it. So who knows? But
What's going on now?
do you know who Tumed is?
I don't believe so.
He's a very infamous streamer who passed away last year, and I'll share it in the Rabbit server. But apparently, this was his last recorded audio before he died of an overdose.
I assume it's definitely tasteful and not at all bad.
It sounds like something out of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ah, fuck nuggets. Anyways, I just sent my reply. Yeah, exactly 25 words, I'm pretty sure.
Right then. So, Seamus, you received this follow-up sending from Aldane as you guys are heading north.
Alrighty, and I will share the contents of that sending with the group I'm with.
So,
We're making a beeline for the tree.
Yeah, that's fair enough then. If you guys need to head to the tree anyway.
That does mean that it's gonna take us longer to meet back up, though, because they're essentially walking away from us.
I mean, we don't know exactly what how close they were to Turf's Glory anyway. So it could be that they weren't particularly in a different... It could be that they haven't pivoted much from their direction already, so... I mean, yeah, sure, you know, they could wait for us, but the life tree is that important that I don't blame them for rushing over. For now, though, we should just continue on heading upwards. Hopefully, if the life tree is being attacked or is in danger, creatures should be leaving us alone. So, as he says that, Mill, give me a D100.
Is that good?
Oh. 1 second.
Oh boy.
We're hoping
I don't
100
like
is
the-
the good thing and not the bad thing.
Do we just instantly get transported to the land of the dead's land of the dead?
Land of the Dead.
You're in hell too. Welcome
Hell
to
2,
Underworld
Hell
Part
harder.
2. Yeah. Hell 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Why do I hear heavy metal music?
Start playing Avenged Sevenfold.
I was more referring to the Doom theme.
That too.
So,
I don't like that you're laughing.
how do I... So, as you're heading up northward, none of you need to roll for this check, the two of you, and neither does Rua or Brefacule. As you guys see, heading in the direction of the tree, coming from in your general direction, is a large dragon that looks otherworldly in nature. Rather than looking like it's of scales, it looks mostly clad in bone, as it's almost oozing this, like, ghostly aura from its body. It's about as big as, like, when you've seen Oryx, when he's become a dragon. And, yeah, it's heading in the direction of the life tree.
That's probably pretty
doesn't bode well.
concerning, right? Yeah.
That's a ghost dragon.
That doesn't sound good.
First a dragon lich,
Basically, when
now
a
a ghost dragon.
When a dragon's...
Dragon, rock the dragon.
When a dragon's attachment to whatever it's had in its life is so strong, its existence can basically permeate after its passing.
Which
And
means?
Well, it means that it's basically got all of the abilities of a dragon and the abilities of an undead.
Which is
It's
broken.
And he starts counting on his fingers. It's immune to acid, cold, necrotic, poisoning, being immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightening, paralysis, petrification, and being held in place. And then he holds
It's a
up
good
all
thing none
10
of my
his
moves do
fingers.
any of that stuff.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't need to fly with its wings, it hovers. So, good luck trying to ground it. I'll be honest, I hope that attacks your friends group, because it's better if they deal with it than us.
I was about to say, is Rethicule like turning? Is it the turn?
No, he just mentions, given how strong I know Akira is said to be, and Keren, it's better they deal with it than us.
You make a good point, and I, for one, wholeheartedly agree.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's under
Being
the
the second
thrall of...
squishiest one in the party.
Especially if it's under the thrall of Muratu. Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that it's under the thrall of Muratu. It may just be an unrelated ghost dragon.
True, but if it's in the direction of the life tree and Muratu is there, it's a sitting duck.
That is a good point.
And even if it resists Muratu's attempt to control it, given how prideful dragons tend to be, it might mean it just decides to try to kill everything in the area out of malice and spite. Or it could even try to make a deal with Muratu. Either way, it's not good. You watch as Muratu peruses through his spell. Muratu.
Reticule?
God, it's because I was saying his name.
Did you just slip and tell us? No.
No, it's because I was saying Muratu so much and talking about him. So, I nearly said it again because I'm a fucking idiot. Just Reficule peruses through his spell book. Fucking hell, I feel like I'm having to say this like not get tongue twisted. And he is looking at his list of spells for some possible way to try and help to get things along. So, I do have the spell Teleport in my book. The problem is that I'm not very familiar with the destination, which means it's very potentially likely we could get off target. But it would save us days of travel.
Is there anywhere closer by that you're more familiar with?
I mean... I could do Turf's Glory, but it has a teleportation barrier to prevent people from teleporting inside, unless you have a special permit, which I do not possess.
Right, okay.
Teleporting there will automatically send you to a false destination.
Which is probably going to be more trouble than it's worth.
At worst, if we teleport near the life tree, which I have been to once, we could... How would I describe it? We could, at worst, be anywhere closer to it than here. The worst case scenario is it teleports us high into the air. And if that's the case, I have means of casting the fly spell, so some of us will be okay. And you have Dimension Door, don't you, Seamus?
Maybe.
So you could just teleport one of us to the ground and be safe.
I also have Levitate.
Also making me burn more spell slots.
Okay, don't cast Dimension Door if you don't want to. You'll just, plummet to your death.
Geronimo!
Rua states, with one of my arms, I can give myself wings temporarily, so I can also fly. So, it's probably our best bet if we want to rely on the teleport.
Yeah. Let me just send a message to the others first, just to let them know what's going on.
We're gonna teleport because it's funny.
Everyone just got real quiet all of a sudden.
I'm just browsing Twitter while I wait for the sending to go out.
Alright, let me just count that up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh yeah, for whatever reason I thought of this. Remember how we were talking about Nux Taku last time we were on stream?
Oh, yeah.
He
Oh,
actually
yeah,
appeared in someone else's like YouTube video who like I never would have expected. It's this conservative YouTuber Brett Cooper who just started her new channel.
I don't.
After she left the Daily Wire and stuff.
I'm not surprised then, because Nux is a mask-off conservative now.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he's gone full
He was
conservative.
masked on.
Yeah, he was always like, "Oh, I just am an arbiter of chaos." I'm like, you like a certain kind of chaos. But yeah, he actually like he wasn't like a guest on it or anything, but it was like her doing her preview for the first episode of her new channel after leaving the Daily Wire, and so it was like a compilation of everybody who was reacting to like the news of her leaving the Daily Wire, and just random Nux jump scare in the middle of it of like, she's Gonzo! And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing here? Because it was all these serious ass YouTubers leading up to it, like that were like, you know, like the Quartering and guys like that.
Ugh.
And then all of a sudden Nux on my screen, I'm like, oh god.
I wouldn't call them serious considering how much of a chuckle fuck they are.
Well, what I mean is like they take themselves more serious. You know what I mean?
Mill, who did you send that to?
Darren.
Okay.
But it was just a funny. This was like in the last week or so
Felix,
where
I
I'm
love
just
it.
like,
So,
yeah.
I relay that to the group.
Well, shit.
Karen does nod and say, fair enough. The Turf's Glory does... Actually, no. What is she? So, yeah, she does actually say, fair enough, Turf's Glory does have an anti-teleportation barrier. And I doubt whoever's casting the spell has the permit that lets them teleport into the city without any problem.
Otherwise, they would have done it already.
Yeah. Also, there's only one ghost dragon I know in the Land of the Dead. And to my knowledge, she was currently in hibernation right now. Which means someone or something has disturbed it. Like, say, an ambitious lich.
I was about to say. What's our game plan now? Do we just keep going?
Yeah, it's not as if we can turn back. And honestly, from how you've described your friends, it's probably best if we're the ones who try and fight off the dragon than them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately.
What are you talking about? Let's chuck Seamus at the dragon. I'm sure it'll go fine.
Yeah, if we chuck our bard at it, it'll go away.
Yeah, because
Whoa.
obviously I'm either gonna
nice.
seduce it or somehow tank hits from it.
I'm straight. It just like menaces at you.
Gender bent Seamus incoming.
Hey yo,
Seamus would use
trans
this.
He just like perks his ears up.
Yeah, I mean that is a fetish that's all the rage nowadays.
People do fetishize a lot of other people for love.
That is my point.
So, But yes, so Dairon and Aldane, as your group is heading up northward, you can just continue doing your sending reply, but Karen's just considering the options. Yeah, we should. If we can meet, if we can try and clash with the forces of Muratu, even if he's not there, hopefully.
We make a loud enough noise that we draw his attention.
Yes, exactly. And then at worst, your friends can come in as a pincer.
I do love a good pincer move.
So, Felix and Seamus. As Refugule is preparing the teleport, he asks you to basically place your hands on his shoulder or on his, just somewhere so you can,
Somewhere touching him.
Yeah.
Place your hand on my chest. Now lower.
Yeah, I was just gonna say lower. But yeah. So as Refugule casts the spell, I need to roll a D100.
Yeah. So, how do we do?
So,
We all failed and now we die.
Woo woo.
how do I describe this? So,
We land on top of the ghost dragon.
I'm gonna drag you onto this map.
We finally
How-
not get a blank screen with dots on it?
As you're shut the fuck up. As you're teleported, you find yourself in a fairly dimly lit room.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You find yourself
Did we actually teleport into the boss chamber?
you find yourself
Oh,
in
no.
what looks to be a church with several people sat at the pews and a very familiar looking
Oh, no.
person
Oh no.
praying at an altar.
Felix, what do you know that I know?
What? Out of
You've seen this
character.
person
Where
before.
do you think we are? Look at the map.
Oh god. Oh no, I didn't see that until right now.
The penny
It took
drops.
forever to fucking load and populate.
I think I have some advice for you guys.
Run.
Why are there 3 Ruas? Hey, is that copyright?
Probably.
No.
That sounded like it had a little hesitation to that. Oh no.
So, let me change the music really quick.
9/11, never forget.
Yeah, Refugule rolled low enough that he got off target.
Right. Well, it was nice playing Felix with you guys. I guess.
So
Guess.
here's the music. We'll use this. This is funny.
Instead of an Eladrin painter, he's gonna be a dwarf sculptor.
So all of the zombies turn around, and Muratu's like,
Ah, fuck.
"You."
This is all just a big misunderstanding. We're gonna get out of your. Does he have hair?
I'm
He
assuming
does.
so.
You can, because he's basically wearing like a cloak, like a hood over his hair, but you can see bits of like a fringe.
We're just gonna get out of your hair, leave you to your ceremony, and we can catch up another day. You're clearly very busy. Get us out of here, get us out of here, get us out of here.
Not too.
I can dimension
busy.
door 2 of us, but that's it.
not too busy as to not kill you all.
I mean, that could take all day, and you've got things you need to be doing.
I'll use your bodies as sacrifices to bring Stasia under my control.
I don't think that's gonna work as well as you hope. I feel like Stasia is a very stubborn individual.
I concur.
Oh boy.
Remember, Seamus actually knew Stasia for at least a little bit. Out of character.
So we're rolling initiative.
Reticule is ready.
Motherfucker's locked in.
Rue is also ready.
I was pretty
Holy
ready.
chief.
Holy shit!
Are you locked in though, Seamus?
I'm locked out of my apartment.
Lock in, bro. It's like you've never seen a band or two. Reficule did really well as well. With 20, he actually did really well.
Just to check, have we had any sort of rest since the last
No.
fight? No. Okay, great.
No.
Great. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm just copy pasting a zombie for the
Yeah, no,
corner
that's-
to be the turn tracker.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Seamus, don't forget. Well, Dylan, you need to click your token and.
Yeah,
Roll
then I
initiative.
do it. Yeah.
So what we'll do is we're going to do a round, and then we'll go back to the other group.
God, I can't believe you teleported into the boss room.
Ooh! This is like one of the few good initiatives I've ever gotten.
He actually is kind of locked in. That's good.
Yeah.
So, Reficule, just... How would I describe it? Just smiles as I'm gonna... I don't know why I'm doing this myself, but... It'll be funny. I'm doing it for the bit.
Oh no. Oh
it for the
boy.
vine.
Oh boy.
$60 Oh no.
A little bit taller.
There we go.
Yeah.
So... there we are. Okay. So, Reficule's gonna walk over this way and just... Oh no, he'll walk closer. Where was he? 20 feet. There we go. He'll do... Oh. No, he'll leave it like that. So, you watch as Reficule gathers energy in between his hands, and a multicolored flash of energy comes from his hands as he fires out a cone of 60 feet, casting prismatic spray.
What is that?
So, 8 multicolored rays of light flash from your hand. Each ray is a different color and has a different power and purpose. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a dex save. For each target, roll a d8 to determine which color ray affects it. So how many did he hit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 enemies.
Hey, yo! Talk about AoE.
So, thankfully with my dice roller, I can just do 37 d20s.
Oh, I wish I had that last time for my fucking animated knives.
And because they're zombies, they have a -2 penalty to dex saves. So not a single one passes. So I guess now I get to roll what, 37 d8s?
Hmm.
I'll make this a public roll.
So wait, does it affect each one differently or something, or is it just 37 d8s total damage?
It affects them all differently. So, I'll go in order of what the beams do. So the first ray, red, 10d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. So, how many ones did I get? That's 3. So, that'll be 30d6, technically.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll just do 10d6 3 times, though, because some of them will take different damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, that last one was really
I'm pretty
bad.
sure 2 of those are dead.
Can you believe it that these zombies only have 25 HP?
Hmm.
Number 2, orange. The target takes 10d6 acid damage.
Ouch.
1, 2,
3.
3. Okay, so another. Okay, so that's in acid damage. Number 3, yellow. The target takes 10d6 lightning damage.
Oh no, did I just war?
2, 3.
There are 3 threes.
Oh my god, again.
Wild, right?
Number 4, green. The target takes 10d6 poison damage.
They're all 10
Uh,
d6s,
Only
aren't they?
4.
However, zombies are immune to poison.
It's good that there's only 1 4 in there.
Blue, 5. The target takes 10d6 cold damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All dead.
6, indigo. On a failed save, the target is now restrained. It must take a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it successfully saves 3 times, the spell ends. If it fails 3 times, the target is permanently turned to stone and is petrified.
I don't
The
think
successes, the
zombies.
successes and failures do not need to be consecutive.
Yeah, I don't think zombies have very good constitution.
7, violet. The target is blinded. If the creature fails the save at the end of its turn to break the blindness, it is transported to another plane of existence of the GM's choosing and is no longer blinded. 8. The target is struck by 2 rays. Reroll twice more, rerolling any 8s. So, only one of them didn't die as a result of the blast. So I'm just gonna say... How many even died? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 died. So...
Yay,
Also,
corpses
There
everywhere.
are 5 8s.
Two, three. So that's all them dead. Plus, which one? So wait, how many was it again for the 6?
Don't mind me over here, just making a
1,
little
2, 3, 4,
diagram.
5, 6, 7 restrained enemies. So, where is it now? This fella's restrained. This fella is restrained. This one is restrained over here. This one can also be restrained. And that one can be restrained. 1, 2. Yeah, 7 restrained, that's what? 5 restrained so far. So that's all them restrained. Then number 7 was blinded. That's 6 blinded. What was it again? So it was like that. Okay, so this one is blind. That one is blind. This one is also blind.
Really fucked up all those zombies, yeah?
Mm.
It's given me inspiration for something.
Yeah, boy.
How many 8s did I roll again? 5 8s. Jesus Christ. Okay. So now, that's 10d8.
Think you have done quite a bit of damage.
And now 2d8.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Okay, so 7 and 4. That would be, what's number 4 again? Is number 4 the poisoned? Yeah, so
Or the poison, so that's the only one of those.
the one right in front of him is blinded because of that. 7 and 2, restrained and hit with fucking lightning. Oh no, acid, sorry. That'd be 10d8. No, 10d6, sorry. Yeah. Okay, this one is just dead. Jesus Christ. 2 and a 4, so instead
You're having to do a lot of math right now, Kaido.
that's another one that's just dead.
Not to be confused with meth. We're not Breaking Bad out here.
So a 4 and a 4. So one of them just completely no-sells the spell.
No spells
one
to
and a
spell.
1 and a 2, just dead. Fucking dead. And then a 7 and a 5. What was 5 again? 5 was cold damage. And yes.
You know, this Reficule guy is pretty strong. It's almost like his name is a palindrome for someone who's actually supposed to be really, really strong.
I'll just put that in the corner for now. So yeah, that's Reficule's turn. And he's just gonna take 10 feet back and be like, there you go, I'm done.
That's all I got.
So that's Reficule's turn. Muratu
Hmm.
will just bewildered, as you can imagine. Muratu levitating over actually. No, wait, I need to check something. Oh, wrong fucking ruler. That would help if I use the correct one. There we are. So that's 60 feet is there. So Muratu's gonna levitate and drop down here. And he is going to point at Refecule and cast a very spicy spell. He's going to cast Disintegrate.
Ooh.
Hey, yo, I think that's the first time we've seen that spell broken out.
No, I'm pretty sure it was used once before. It just didn't land.
Oh, maybe.
10d6 times 40 damage.
On a failed save, yeah.
Yes, so Refecule must make a dex save.
And it's real bad if it leaves you at 0 hit points.
Yep.
He didn't
Ash
pass
to
the
ash and dust to dust.
He hasn't passed the vibe check. Refecule is going to cast 8th level counter spell.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I hope that works.
Muratu only cast it at 6th level.
Oh, so that definitely works.
Sorry with fucking Disintegrate. Disintegrate's a fucking nasty one.
Yeah.
And Muratu just then, sweep of his arm goes, maul them to death. Rua, coming in. He is actually going to drop a fairy fire. Is he? No, he's not. No, he's not. He could, but he won't. What he will do is he will move in, placing himself here. He is going to activate his astral self, which will do damage to all of them within 10 feet. They must all make dex saves, those 6. Not one of them passed. So they all take 2 rolls of Rua's martial arts dice, which is currently... Is he still a d6? I forget if Rua's monk damage isn't better. The party is level 10. Oh no, it's next level when he can do d8s. Okay. So, 2 d6s. A 7 damage. It's chip damage. Crisp damage, as we call it in the UK. And he will just punch the nearest zombie right next to him.
In the dick, right?
No, he's going for the mouth.
Oh, okay.
1. Oh, that's nice actually. 15 plus 7 is good damage. It's 22. He will then attack the zombie above the one that he just struck for 5 damage. And that's his turn. Seamus.
Oh no, it's my turn. I'm gonna use Shatter.
On where?
Not just any Shatter. I'm gonna put it right here.
There you go. You should be able to edit it and do the... If you double click the token at the bottom, you should be able to do the radius and stuff. You should just be able to add the rate. It's 20 foot, isn't it?
It's 10.
Is it?
But right there, I get this entire grouping of zombies here. And, like I said, I'm not just gonna do any normal Shatter. I'm gonna burn a fucking 4th level spell slot for this shit.
Geist. We love it. Yeah, roll
AoE
it
spells are great for crowd control like this.
Yeah, that's why I'm like...
Oh! If they all fail, that's exactly the damage they need to all die.
Oh my god, that would be so clutch. I will take that.
Like I said, I doubt they have amazing constitution.
That's my thing too, is like zombies, this is easy picking right now. Easy pickings.
Zombies, in fact, actually have a plus.
to hell. Yeah, he rides the bum to hell.
Zombies actually have a +3 to their con modifier.
Really? Wow.
Mhm.
13d20 plus 3. Not one of them passes.
So they're all dead.
Yay! I did something!
Woohoo! Erasing
Bardic
a zombie
inspiration
plus
to end my
fucking
turn.
go.
I'm gonna bardically inspire. Who's in the deepest shit right now? I'm gonna bardically inspire Rua.
Fair. Rua is now inspired.
Oh shit! I just realized.
by-
Did we do a short or a long rest at all
No,
between the last?
we did
no
Because
rest.
that's my last bardic inspiration slot right there.
Felix.
Well, sucks for you.
Just wanted to let you know it sucks more for you guys. I don't get much use out of bardic inspiration. You guys do. So I apologize.
So I'm just gonna borrow this again, and I need to up it to 20 feet.
Is the sphere vitriolic?
It might just be vitriolic, yeah, and I think I'm just gonna put it there.
Yeah, fair enough. Drop it. So they almost pass a dex save. How many is that? Because you did one on top of it, right? Yeah.
Yep. that poor, I don't know if it's blinded or just frozen, but it's not having a good time.
So let me check. It's blinded, so it automatic. Oh no. Okay. It's only one of them's restrained, so it automatically fail. Oh no, it's disadvantage on dex saves. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dexterity saving throws.
+1 for Muratu.
The 14 is because of Muratu. So all of the zombies failed.
We love to see it.
And Muratu rolls a... Where is it now? He has a +3. He also fails,
Cool.
taking 36 acid damage. That did some good damage to him, it looks like, as he winces in pain. I'm just going to move this over here.
That's fine.
Are you moving?
Yeah, I'm just gonna mosey up around here. That should still put me within a nice counter-spellable range, yeah.
So, the zombies. Let me see the things again for Reficule's prismatic spray. So... The Indigo must make a con save at the end of each of its turns. Okay. So that's fine. So, the blinded ones... So, all of the ones that were actually not hit by anything are going to swarm Rua. Meaning he's overwhelmed. So that is 6 attacks of advantage against him. That's a miss. That's a miss. Okay, only one hit when it was a crit. And Rua didn't even use fucking his abilities to, like, pass through. That's really funny. Like a patient defense. So he takes 2d6. He takes 2d6 damage. 8. Okay.
That's not bad for a 2d6.
So we're gonna move to the other group because it's been... Oh no, wait, no. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I don't know why I was like, oh yeah, they're all done.
No, there's
The one,
still a few more that can move.
the one zombie near the back is just gonna dash, getting into melee with Felix.
Right.
This one is also gonna get into melee with you to get flanking. And then there's also this one here that's gonna move up. So that's one normal attack against you that rolled a 6. That's a crit. Felix, you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Right.
9 whole damage.
And you get hit again, because that is 18 normal, before modifiers, for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Right.
So now, how many con saves do I need to make? That is, let me see. The restrained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all fail. And how many wisdom saves do I need to do for blinded? 1, 2, 3, 4. They all fail. So, we're going to cut to the other group for now. So, Dairon and Aldane. To your knowledge, they've cast teleport. You haven't heard from them, however, since they cast it, which could be worrisome. Because, you know... what do you call it? You would assume they tell you they're there, or do a signal, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure, everything's okay. They're definitely not fighting Muratu at this very moment.
As you're maneuvering through the countryside, I say the countryside, as you're wandering through the land, let me just check something. No, he doesn't have anything there. Actually, wait. Oh, no, it's teleportation circle, not teleport. Right. I just need to check something that Karen has. As you guys are, like, wandering through the land. It's up to you guys if you want to briefly, you know, the two of you and Akra talking with each other, but I think we don't need to. Oh, no. So while you're wandering through the land, you can see Karen is noticeably getting more and more bothered, just because of how long it's taking to get there. Because you're seeing gloom wings flying around the area, causing what looks to be attacking the tree, or at least, you know, the swarm that is there. But it's very interesting, because I want you to, both of you, give me perception checks. And Akra and Karen will also do it. Jesus Christ, Akra was locked in. That's my goat right there. That's my
Should I also-
goat. Yeah, if you want. This is Karen with a 17. Modest, respectable even. Are you gonna roll, Aldane?
Yes, sorry, I had to step away for a second.
You're okay.
Yeah, and Nope.
So, Dairon,
Yeah?
you and Akira notice something very big that's actually is running across the land in the direction of the tree. It's a very familiar shape. Only it's almost twice as big as you remember seeing Stasia being.
God damn it, we do not have time for this.
And it gets to the point where in the far distance you actually notice several of the gloom wings fly down in the direction of Stasia and where he is.
Oh, fuck.
We need to get moving really fast.
We need to, yes. We need to be there yesterday. Come on.
Go.
As
Aldane, can either of you summon a horse?
I can, given 10 minutes.
You aren't here, Seamus. Shut up.
The ghost of Seamus is here.
Uh,
I didn't know
Karen
Seamus had already
says-
died.
I do
Karen
have fine
says.
steed prepared.
Karen says, "I have find greater steed. If you give me a moment, I can summon a griffin. I'll need 10 minutes, and it'll be enough to carry us three on it."
Yeah, just because I
Akira
can run
can-
fast, but I can't run Akira fast.
I mean, who can really?
Honestly, though,
Stasia can apparently, but
Stasia is a special case at this point.
so while Karen takes the 10 minutes to cast Find Greater Seed, we're going to move on to the other group. You can also cast Find Seed if you want, Aldane. Where's the...
Would be a bit redundant though, wouldn't it?
1 second. Where is Find Steed? Oh, there it is. I mean... So, the fastest creature you could summon is a warhorse,
Yeah.
which is 20 speed less than the griffin that Karen can summon. When it comes to dashing, because the steed would be already summoned within the land of the dead, and it would also have the similar level of lack of a need to rest, you'd be able to just constantly keep dashing, which means you'd always be maintaining a 120 speed, compared to Karen and Dairon, which would be moving at 180 because of the griffin. Is it? Actually, no, wait, the griffin's even faster. Yeah, the griffin moves at 80 feet flying. So that'd be 190 feet with dashing. Which would actually outpace Akira, because Akira can only manage 70 in a dash. But
Wait,
if you're...
it goes 80 normally, it's 160 dashing, isn't it?
Yes, I don't know why I was thinking of 90 feet, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so it'd be 160 feet, you're 120, and then Akira's 75 doubled. 70 doubled, sorry, it's not 75. So, all that would happen is you would be kind of lagging behind a bit over time. But you would get there. Do you decide to take the 10 minutes to cast your spell?
Sure, might as well.
So while that's going on, we'll continue with this round of combat, as it is Reficule's turn. What will Reficule do now? Reficule is going to burn another 5 sorcery points to resummon his golem. as he is at this point violently coughing up blood. And he summons it right here. It again acts after him. So that is his action. As a bonus action, Refecule is going to Misty Step away.
That's fair.
Behind Seamus. The Golem, now that it is its turn, will slam at the restrained zombie. Where is it now? And that hits for 11 bludgeoning damage. It will then strike again and crushes it by stomping it to death. It will then push past some of the pews, stomping on them and giving you flank, Felix. Muratu, now that it is his turn, will let me see. Oh, that would be kind of shiced. Refecule will then look to Felix, and he is going to cast
You mean
the same spell he just did at Refecule, Disintegrate, at you.
I'm gonna counterspell the fuck out of that.
What level do you naturally cast spells at again?
5th.
Okay. So you will have to make a roll
Oh god.
based on your int, I believe. Is that your casting stat again?
I mean, it's either Dex or in. Either way, it's +4.
Okay. So you need to roll me an intelligence check. Oh,
We lost someone.
the roll was so bad Jack had to leave.
I might actually be dead here.
So... And because he's already used his 1 6th level spell slot, he's actually casting this at a higher level.
No, I think I'm dead. Like dead.
So this is...
If this goes off, I'm dead.
13d6 plus 40.
Dude, I'm gonna save you the trouble.
Jesus.
I'm gonna save you the
fuck.
trouble. I've only got 20 hit points right now.
So,
I crumble into dust.
yeah. Felix crumbles into dust.
Anybody
beam
but
hits.
Felix. Can I do a counter spell or something to that? Or
You're too far away.
Is there anything I can do?
Out of range.
Yeah. That's fucked.
And even Reficule's bird, which lets him cast spells for a bit, too far away. So, Felix. As
Wait,
the
that's
beam...
not.
What?
Oh, he's a little over.
Reficule can't
Damn.
cast spells for his golem.
Damn.
So, Felix, as the beam hits you, what are your last thoughts? As you know you're going to die.
Don't make me do this. I don't know. But I'm upset that I didn't get to see Darren and Aldane one last time, I guess.
Your parents as well?
Yeah. Everybody that I know and love.
Well, Felix is dead. There's a silence over the room as Muratu himself looks shocked that it worked after multiple times of it being stymied.
One time of it being stymied.
Well, Rua just lets out a loud bellow as he is like punching through to try and get to you, Felix. He is going to attack the zombie that is actually near death. That does hit for 8 damage. This one is dead. And he's going to hit the one that's directly in front of him as well. 9. And it hasn't taken any damage yet. He will use a key point to do Flurry of Blows. And we'll use the Bardic Inspiration D10, yeah?
Yep.
Doesn't land and it doesn't die. Seamus.
Your friend
Oh,
is
man.
dead. React.
First,
Yeah, how am I gonna follow that up?
first with Kuro, and now Felix.
Yeah, Seamus is about to go crazy. Animate objects. I'm gonna pull out my 16 daggers. Or actually, let me double check because I think I might have gotten the number wrong last time. Up to 10 non-magical objects, medium to... Yeah. Let's say 10 daggers. So
Okay.
I animate 10 daggers with my action.
Dagger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
And so is there any way to revive Felix right now, or is he dunzo?
Unless you've got True Resurrection or Wish, no.
Okay, I was gonna say I could do mass cure wounds, I could do
No, that
healing
doesn't do
word.
shit. It is
He's a
literally...
pile of
Yeah.
that.
It is True Resurrection or
happened?
Wish. Disintegration was cast. I've got 56 hit points to begin with. And
Yeah, there's no way you were gonna survive that anyway.
like
That's
my
kinda
max
fucked.
is my max is 56. So even if I'd been at max, I was dead.
So,
Shit.
here are your daggery doos.
And that's my action, so I can't really do much with the daggers per se. But I don't even have a bonus action Bardic Inspiration right now. Shit.
So now it's the zombies' turn. They're going to... Well, the rest are going to run at Rua. Or at least that one does. Going to maul him. Does not hit, does not hit, does not hit, does not hit, does not hit. These zombies are just frauds. The 2 zombies that are with the golem will attempt to attack it. And do not lay damage onto it. And then... Okay. Okay. So all the zombies have failed their respective checks as well. Reficule, excuse me. will use his 6th level spell slot to hit fucking words. I'm sorry, I'm just, caught off guard.
How do you think I fucking feel?
Right?
I do think
That was
using
kinda out of
disintegrate against
nowhere.
characters is a bit of a dick move.
So, he is actually within range to hit Muratu. So he's going to do counterspell. Not counterspell.
Counterspell is a
out of
little late.
Refuge's range. No, it's out. Refuge's out of range anyway, so we can't counterspell. So Muratu can't counterspell this Chaos Bolt, is what I'm trying to say. And he just goes wide. The Golem will continue to attack and smash at the Zombos. Wow. Okay, and let me see. So this zombie is dead. And it only really needs to hit the next attack for it to kill the other one, but... yeah, so that one is dead. It will then charge for Muratu. Whose turn it is. Muratu will... what will he care? He will... Muratu, with a click of his fingers, disappears. He hasn't teleported. He's very likely gone invisible.
Well, that's fucking great.
Rua just says to you, Seamus, just drop Shatter on me if you have to. I'll survive it. As he is going to continue attacking the zombies that are in front of him. And misses, because he already used his Bardic Inspiration. And again. Hits for 7 damage on the zombie he's been attacking so far, and this is dead. And he is going to use Patient Defense, leaving him with now only 2 key points. There we go. Jameis, it's your turn.
I'm trying to double check where my speed stat is for my daggers. I think they're 30 feet, but I want to double check.
Refugule does say it's safer to
30
go
feet.
after the ones that are surrounding Rua, because unless all them zombies suddenly pass, they're going to potentially be out of combat after this next round. Based on the ability of his prismatic spray.
So you're saying I should drop a shatter on it?
No, just either send the daggers towards Rua or just attack the ones around Rua, because all of these very likely going to be out of combat anyway because of prismatic spray. They're either going to be turned to stone or they'll be sent to another plane of existence.
Alright, just because our big bad right now is invisible, I'm going to keep the daggers close around me, and I'm going to drop another shatter, basically right on Rua.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I do a second level?
He fails regardless.
Yeah, I'm just like, what are they looking at, like, hit point wise? Do they look like
Most of them
they're-
haven't actually been damaged yet.
4th level it is? I am no holds barred right now. Fuck these guys. So Seamus is literally just going sicko mode because he's pissed that Felix is gone.
And so if they all fail, they just die.
And sorry, Rua.
They all die. I'm just going to move Rua over here for now. Just so I can... Boom. And then Rua takes 27 thunder damage. Here we go. That's the wrong
And can I do a perception check with my bonus action?
Yeah.
No advantage, I'm guessing. But is 16 good enough to get any sense
So the
of where this
problem
guy is?
because Muratu's feet are on the ground, you can't tell if he's like moved or not.
Because his feet aren't on the ground?
Because he's levitating.
Oh, okay, yeah. That
It's
I
not
was hoping to hear a footstep or something, but I guess
you'd have to be closer to like try and monitor the sound of his breathing.
Wait,
Mhm.
aren't levitation
And then,
and invisibility
one more
both concentration spells?
So it's not that he's necessarily levitating with a spell. It could just be that he has a magical item that's keeping him off the ground.
Ah.
You
And
don't
what
know
I'm
what
gonna
gear he
do-
has on him. Unless you were to unless you beat him and, loot his body, you don't know.
what I'm gonna do too is I would like to make the daggers more of a barrier around myself and Reficule. So the front row, I want to pull them back a little bit, yeah, and then one of them should go right here as well. There you go. Now, me and Reficule have like a little bit of defense because he'd have to go through the daggers to at least get to me, or through Reficule to get to me. But like we're like a little bit more protected now.
So,
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Spray. So I'm gonna have them all roll. Oh, only one passed. So they all fail. So the ones that are restrained turn to stone. So this one's turned to stone. This one's turned to stone. This one is turned to stone.
Out of
This
character. Looks
one-
like we're gonna have to go to Super Hell to get Shane back to regular Hell, and then we can get him back to the land of the living from there.
You don't know how it works with disintegrate. You'd have to. So.
What if it was like an Uno reverse card and he actually somehow ends up back in the land of the living?
Oh yeah, like Xehanort.
Like Chainsaw Man, where the demons die in hell and then they get reborn on Earth.
A successful. Okay, so all of the ones that are blinded just pop out of existence. So now it's only the one zombie that's still restrained and could fail, and wherever Muratu is in the room. Reficule commands his bird to move back and not move back, sorry. He's going to have it sweep around the room with a perception check. So it's going to do a where is it now? So it has a perception, a wisdom plus 3. So we'll just do a d20 plus 3, and it has advantage. The bird actually just moves over here and says he hasn't actually moved in place. He's still right here. And so the golem, having it being pointed out where Muratu is, will do a attack. This is technically just going to be a normal attack, which hits for 13 bludgeoning damage. Does Muratu pass the concentration save? Let us see. Where is his con saves? Pretty high, actually. He does pass. The golem will attack a second time. Misses. At this point, Muratu, because this would be Muratu's turn, but you don't know what he's doing. Rua goes over to Felix's body, well, his ashes, and just... Who's there? He will then just go to the one zombie that's still around and will just try to beat it to death so he can vent his frustration out. Oh. Apparently he does it very well. And... And where's the... Yep, and he'll do a bonus action unarmed strike, and it's dead. All the zombies are gone. Seamus, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Where was Muratu standing before he went invisible?
Muratu was originally here, which
Alright.
is where the golem actually swung its fists at, and it did seem to connect. But you don't know if Muratu's moved since then.
Don't care.
What are you doing?
That. Oh my god! Terrible!
So, fun fact: because the golem is technically a artificial creation, it actually has disadvantage on this con save.
Oh well. If it's a chance to get Muratu and get like Seamus is not entirely in his right mind right now.
Oh no, it has magical resistance, so it's a neutral roll, and it passes. No, it doesn't. It fails. Still fails. So
well,
the golem
it's not a ton of damage,
receives
honestly.
10 damage. And where is it now? This golem's super bulky though, so it's like a drop in the water.
Drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You
That's why I wasn't
hear
concerned.
Muratu yell in pain though. As Muratu must now make a con save. Oh my god, he failed! And you actually find Muratu is over here.
Where is he?
On the map. Do you see him?
Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, I put it like right here, right? Oh, he's just outside of range. Never mind.
Where did you drop it on? Because did you hit the bird as well?
No, I tried to get it close to the golem, so it was this one. The 10 feet. I don't think it'd reach the bird. Oh, it would. So let's actually, if I could do a little bit of retroactive, I'd do it right here.
Well, okay then, ignore me.
Either way, it doesn't hit.
Okay. So, Reficule's turn. He's going to have his bird scout around again with an advantage perception check. With a 15, he actually does gather that Muratu is around this area. The golem, because it doesn't really have any means to like perceive, it's actually got quite bad perception. It will just hold action to strike at Muratu the moment he reveals himself, which is right now, as he drops invisibility to cast a spell. Where is it?
Oh yeah, cast a spell. Have you seen that video, guys?
I've not. Muratu
Wiggity
will
wigger, kill that! What?
Muratu will drop a fireball. 20-foot radius sphere on you.
What? Counterspell.
Do you just cast counterspell? Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't
Third
go
level.
off. He also
It
casts at
doesn't?
third level.
Can I cast my counterspell at 5th level? No, I can't. I don't have a 5th
No,
level
what I'm
slot in
saying
there.
is, you cast it at third level, the spell ends.
Oh! Oh, yeah, it worked! Oh, also, since oh wait, no, it's not my turn yet. But the daggers are concentration, so I'll have to roll a concentration, or I'll have to roll for concentration when it gets around to my turn again.
So now that he's visible, Rua will run in and just, do what he does best and try and beat things to death.
Kick him in the dick!
That
Why do they keep hitting me in the dick?
misses. That hits for 7 damage. And he's gonna do a flurry of blows. And that only hits. Seamus, Muratu is visible.
Yes, but how far away? I'm gonna take a measurement real quick. Yeah, that's too far for my daggers to go. But not too far for me to blast him.
You have 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Now, question, Kaido.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't specify in the spell description, but can I do an action and then use my bonus action to move my daggers?
Sure.
Okay. So Eldritch Blast to Muratu, because fuck that guy.
Yeah, roll your blasts.
Felix, this is for you! It's only 5 damage, but still. Wouldn't it have been nice if I got 2 crits?
I know.
Does 23 hit?
Yeah.
Good. 7. And then, since I can't move the dagger tokens, I'm gonna have you move them all 30 feet towards Muratu. Or can they dash? Or is it just the 30 feet of movement?
I'll say they can.
Okay, so that means they can pretty much surround Muratu more or less, because he's only 55 feet away from me. Even my furthest dagger is 60 feet away, which is perfect for a dash.
So, let me see. I'll get back to you on those, Mel, once this session is over, if that's okay. So, I'm just going to say... There we go. So it's Reficule's turn. He is going to do a 4th level Chaos Bolt. Hits. For 9 plus 6, 15 damage. That's shit. What's the damage types again? I always forget because Chaos Bolt's like such a rare spell to ever see. I feel like
Sonic, thunder, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, fire, ice, acid.
So 3 is fire and 6 is poison. Because he's a lich, he actually is immune to that. So it's only 3 damage plus the 6, so it's actually less. And because there's nothing to bounce off to, it doesn't do extra damage. Muratu is... Reficule's Golem, even, is going to attack. Both hit. For some tasty damage. Muratu is looking quite injured, actually. And will... Muratu's actually going to try and cast a spell. Do you counterspell it?
Oh my god, let me double check if I even have the spell slots to do so. I do not. I have no spell slots left.
Because oh no wait, Reficule can, because he can cast it for his bird. I always forget.
Yay!
Reficule
so much.
Reficule's just going to burn a 5th level spell slot, which is good, because Muratu's going to cast Cloud Kill.
Oh god.
Rua is just like, no, you're fucking not. 16 does not actually hit. 23 does. 10 damage. 23 damage. 23 to hit even, not 23 damage. That'd be epic. And, yeah. There we go. So you're just having them all attack Muratu, yes? Mil? Seamus, sorry?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 10 d12s.
Wait. What is the? Sorry, say that part again.
It's your turn, so you're having the daggers attack.
Yes. So yeah. Do you want me to just do an average? So you said 10d12 or what?
Just do 5 d12s.
5d12. 5 separate d12s.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit either.
Oh no, d10. Did I say d12? I meant
You did.
d10 because I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah.
D10 or d20?
D20s. Sorry.
Yeah, you said d10 that time. That doesn't hit.
No.
That
hits.
That's a crit. That's a crit. So that's 3. I'm guessing only one of those hits.
Roll 2 more. Yep. Okay, that doesn't hit.
Wow. Oh, 2 crits! 2 crits!
That makes up for it. So roll, what is it? What's the damage dice?
I think it's a d10. Let me double check the description here.
You can just roll 4d10.
Hold on, let me... it's because it's just so fucking poorly formatted in the description that I have to, like, decipher it. Here's small... HP... It's a d8 plus 2, so should I do 2d8 plus 4, or...
4d8s.
4d8 plus 8? No, 48 plus 16.
Yeah.
48 plus 16.
Yeah, sure.
$37.
Oh. So, as Muratu is screaming in horror at all of these daggers being flown at him, you slice him into pieces as his body crumbles onto the ground.
Nice.
He is dead.
Yay!
And this time,
Ding
unlike
dong, the bitch is dead.
Unlike before, his body's not disappearing into snow. Let me find the right music. Because...
By the way, FYI, we got about 15 minutes before I'm
That's fine.
out. Yeah.
Oh my god, which is the one? So, the fighting is over. Which is the one I want to see? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Sure, we'll use this one. Here's the new music I want to use.
Wait, did I kill Muratu?
You did?
Ah! I'm so happy!
As the fighting
But
is
also
over,
so sad!
I assume you head over to the ashes of Felix?
That would be a yes.
The golem will disappear. As you stand around Felix's ashes, you know, you see Refugule with a hand on his chest. As he seemingly is doing a silent prayer. Rua is just breaking down, as you can imagine.
Seamus is too. Honestly.
Refugule just... Unfortunately, unless you were to have access to true resurrection or wish, there isn't really anything we can do for him.
Can't we, like, retrieve him from somewhere? Like, I mean, if he had died up above, we would have been able to come down here to get him. Is there, like, anything we can do from here?
The problem is that normally when you would die in the land of the dead, you'd become nothingness. Because you came through the life gate, your bodies are already considered like an undead.
Oh, man.
What it would mean is that you would also be bound to those same restrictions. The problem is that because of Disintegrate, there's not even a body to collect. Which means you can tell he's struggling to say the rest of what he wants to say.
Out of character, doesn't Reficule have access to 8th level spells?
He isn't able to cast any of those spells, though. He's only a sorcerer.
I thought sorcerers had access to Wish.
Yeah, but Wish is a 9th level spell.
Ah,
Oh, I was talking. Wish is 9th, yeah.
also, just gonna
As-
say, I think Disintegrate is a bullshit spell.
It is.
As you...
Especially,
stand-
okay, I don't... Isn't Disintegrate supposed to be, like, a holy spell or something?
Nope, it's a force spell.
No.
What am I thinking of?
But yeah,
Am I
I think
thinking
it's a bullshit
Disintegration, that's what it is. It's different, but it's same
So,
concept.
Seamus, this is another person, unfortunately, who's died in front of you.
Yay. Seamus's trauma increases exponentially.
How badly would you want to see Felix again, Seamus?
I mean, okay, I'm going to say something that may offend Dairon and Aldane, but Felix is Seamus's favorite member of the party. Felix is like Seamus's best friend right now, especially after Kuro passed. Like, Seamus literally doesn't have any other friends because they're all dead. So Felix is it.
As you are thinking about the time that you spent with Felix, the toils you've been through alongside him, you well up inside you've never felt before. And Felix,
Are we about to get Deus Ex Machina right now?
Felix,
Mm-hmm.
you feel the nothingness creeping around you. It's like you have no control over your body. You're just like you're in a dream, I guess you could say. And slowly but surely, as if something is calling out to you,
Oh,
you
right.
feel the control return to your body again. And you open your eyes. As Seamus, you see Felix having reformed from his ashes in front of you.
Hey, yo?
He's not dead,
It's a Christmas miracle!
but Felix, you are in pain at 1 HP. You are in agony.
Immediately, the second, like the literal millisecond that Seamus sees Felix, like, appear at all, healing word, 2nd level. It's the highest level spell slot I have left. Like, heartbeat. Like, it's knee-jerk reaction, the fastest reaction you've seen from Seamus ever.
Ru is hugging Felix, like, tightly. Not enough to deal damage.
Anybody taste ash?
You do smell like ash and sulfur.
Felix, never die on me again!
I'd like to leave now.
We should probably rest up here. We've all expended far too many resources to continue onward. If we get caught in another fight as heavy as that, it's very likely you won't be the only casualty this time.
I sort of meant the land of the dead in general.
What we need to do, though, is because that seems to be Muratu himself, we need to see if we can find his phylactery. Because all it means is that a phylactery is a lich's source of power.
Mm.
In
So
1
like
to
the
10,
object that a poltergeist bonds itself to, kind of thing.
in 1 to 10 days, he will
It's a
come
soul
back.
in a box.
In 1 to 10 days, he will come back to bother us again. You guys can rest up. I'll search for it. As he's starting to walk, though, you watch he's beginning to. You see him stumbling, and you can see forming along his chin and cheeks is his skin cracking. I don't have much time. We'll rest and then we look for Stasia as soon as possible.
Hey, buddy, don't you ever fucking give up?
No.
Well, fuck you. We're gonna kill you permanently now.
Shut up.
You fucked with the wrong party.
Oh, who are you saying that to?
Muratu.
Muratu? Oh, I thought you were talking to him. Refugule.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
as.
now, yeah,
Muratu for a
Refugule's
second.
body's like cracking because he's going to be looking for the
Hey,
phylactery.
in that case, Seamus is gonna strike a much different tune. Hey, Refugule, do you need a healing word or something, man?
This isn't something that can be healed.
I guess it was worth a shot.
The last time I used prismatic spray, I nearly lost the use of my legs.
Wild.
Any spell above 5th already does a number on me. I'll be fine though. At best, I probably only have 2 weeks left.
Until you disappear?
Into nothingness, yes. And unlike whatever you just did with Felix, I don't think whatever will be done to me is reversible.
Well, shit, I don't know what I did to Felix.
He walks over, and he's actually going to... I'm just going to get rid of the daggers. I'll just say they've gone back into your pouch.
Yes, yeah, I was gonna say I've definitely collected them at this point.
And he's going to loot Muratu's body and just check to see if his phylactery is on his person. And... yeah. How would I describe it? Yeah. None of you really know what's happened. Felix, Seamus, or Rua either. But as you're sort of recuperating, you see, you hear Refugule violently coughing again as he summons his beast of ill omen, his like displacer beast familiar, and it walks back over with the items Muratu has procured off his corpse. I will type after the session because we're going to be ending soon. But I will type in the Discord chat what items you got off Muratu's corpse as we move back on to the other group. Dairon and Aldane, for the briefest moment, you both feel a chill in the wind. All too familiar, like when you saw Kuro passing.
I don't
Dane,
like the
where are
sensation
you
of
sitting
that.
on the griffin? Sorry, what?
Aldane's
this
riding on the horse.
Yeah, at this point, you'd already be on your creatures riding them.
Dane, did you hear that? Did you feel that?
Yes. I don't like it one bit.
Gods, I'm gonna kill those bastards if they got themselves killed.
How does
Not
that
if I
work?
kill them first.
Akira says mid-running, because he's sprinting alongside you guys.
I will resurrect them and then kill them again.
Well, we can't afford to
I'm
waste
the one
any
with
more time.
resurrection magic.
And we will end the scene with the map that your group is going to be on. As you hear the sound of unholy, ghastly roars, go to the far left of the map to see where you guys are.
I see
find-
us. And
you
I
find-
see them.
It's a
You
very
find
tall map.
yourselves in these ruins with loads of water rushing through. You are near the base of the life tree. And in the far distance, you see a Stasia that has grown twice in size. And he is in the middle of eating one of the Gloomwings as he is fending off several others. And that is where we're going to end the session.
Great.
So Felix and I had our big fight. Now it's time for Aldane and Dairon to have a big fight.
Yeah.
This bodes poorly.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully neither of you die.
That would be good, yeah.
Look, I don't think Sophia has the disintegrate on hand.
So like, out of
Stasia's
character,
just like, fuck
just-
you, disintegrate.
just so I know, Kaido, what the fuck did I do?
You don't know. I'm not telling you. You
Oh.
unless you have a means of finding out. You don't know. You can give me both of you.
Arcana?
Give me Arcana. Yeah. And Rua and Refugee will also roll there.
Also, I would like to move. I would like to move to have disintegrate tournament banned, please and thank you.
So that was Refugee's 10 that he rolled. It was dog shit. Rua did pretty well. So
Who got the crit? Who got the crit on that?
that investigation was what
Oh,
Refugee
never
did
mind.
to check the corpse. So
Never mind then. That means we got good loot though.
Felix, you have a feeling that it wasn't a resurrection spell that brought you back. And with that roll, you remember... well, actually, I'll ask you. Do you remember what Eben was originally trying to get at the end of like his search for power?
No?
10th level wish.
Ah.
You have a feeling that that was what Seamus just did.
I pulled a 10th level wish out of my ass?
So, both of you, if you both want to give me another Arcana check together,
Gladly. Woo, that's much better.
you know that you think to yourselves how Eben wanted at the end of his ritual to be able to access 10th level magic, with 10th level wish being the golden goose. The thing was, you guys technically fulfilled the requirements to complete Eben's ritual. So you can only surmise that that technically means you, at least for one use, have access to 10th level wish.
Hey yo, is that like a one-off, or like will they be able to do that in the future just because I've done it once before?
You don't know, because you weren't what the ritual was focused on specifically. It's entirely possible, though, being in the vicinity of the ritual allowed you to have access to it as well, because you technically did most of the work. So it's entirely possible that Aldane, Dairon, you, Felix, Rua, and Akura have access to 10th level Wish. And Seamus no longer has it because he's used it.
So it's like a type of inspiration, but it's literally Deus Ex Machina right there.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining, but
Oh.
like...
Are we capable of consciously using it at this stage?
I mean,
Probably
unless you
not.
could... You don't know. Especially because none of you have access to even 9th level magic. It's not as if you would know how to even cast Wish.
Homie, I don't have access to 5th level magic.
Yeah, so
I do.
it's entirely possible it will take a...
Actually, wait, I do have 1 5th level slot. 6th level magic is what I meant.
The only person who has access to 9th level magic is Akura, but he doesn't know that it's even a thing anyone in the party can do, other than, like, the two of you and Rua, and seemingly Refecule if you mention this, like, while he's there.
I do wonder if, because Akura is not with us, I do wonder if Rua, through Akura, would know what happened at all. But, like, I mean, we already did the rolls and he doesn't, but yeah.
I mean, he's not there, so he would have no clue. None of them do, that party.
Rua's here.
No, oh yeah, Rua's there, but, like, he wouldn't be able to tell Akura.
Well, no, but what I meant to say was, like, I wonder if Rua would know what 9th level magic would look like, or 9th or
No.
10th level magic would look
No.
like.
I mean, you've seen Akura do stuff at 9th level, like, once or twice. But yeah, it's not. You wouldn't know.
Mm.
So, but yeah, the session's basically over. I'm just looking for the items that Muratu has.
So I'll keep those ideas for a backup character in the back pocket.
When I was like, oh, is this... Like, because I was looking at it, I was like, oh wait, this is backups. Oh, he doesn't know. I mean, it's not like you have a reason to know, so like...
I mean, hey, if nothing else, gave me something to do with my time while I was dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I'm not surprised, Mill, that you were already drawing up your next character. I thought you were donezo.
Add those in the back pockets.
I already have an idea for what my next character would be in the case that I would do it. I just don't know how good of an idea it is. But we're not at that bridge yet, so we don't gotta cross it.
I mean, I didn't have them
Also-
pre-prepared. I did just
I
go through and
forgot.
look at stuff, but yeah.
You have Muratu's spellbook, Mill.
Cool.
I'll do a separate thing for what spells Muratu has contained in his book. Let me see. Is the stream over, by the way?
No?
Fair enough.
We should wrap it up, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
thank you,
Me
everybody.
when I'm about to have sex with my girlfriend, just wrap it up. I mean, what? No.
Thank you,
What
everybody,
girlfriend?
for watching my death and resurrection. Felix is now the Messiah.
Holy
Um,
shit!
Nah,
Even
it wasn't 3
Jesus.
days, it was 3 minutes. Come on now.
No.
Speedrunning to Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, speedrunning
I-
the Jesus
I
build.
beat Jesus' resurrection time by a lot there.
Coming back as a sorcerer monk.
Are we saying that Jesus is a fraud?
Nah, you just beat us respawn time.
Yeah, no, just the respawn time. And to be fair, that might not be Jesus' fault. The respawn time just being shit.
I mean, if I chose my spells correctly, I could do some of the stuff he did.
I mean,
Water to wine and that shit.
Yeah. Water walk is a thing.
I mean, Akura, and eventually, I think Rua can already do it now. Can walk on water.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Time to feature stuff Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and please press that bell icon to watch us get disintegrated one by one.
You hit that noti bell now.
And otherwise, hopefully, we'll see you on Tuesday. Good night.
Later.